Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining in today. I am Lisa, and this is my friend
Frank.
And we are here we're going to be discussing several different topics for today. And Frank is very kind. He's fun. He's outgoing. You're going to really enjoy him. And today,
thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, we like having Frank around. He works with my sister, so they've come to grow very close and fond of each other. So today we are going to talk about what is it like, Frank, someone your age, right, to work, go to school, right, or you did that.
Yeah, I did the school.
Right, and trying to make a living. What was that like? Because I know times are so different now, because I remember going to school and getting my career going. It was a lot easier then.
Yeah, it was.
What is it like for a young man out there trying to survive and do well? What did it take?
It really takes the support of your family.
There you go.
Because for me, my parents, they had the belief that for as long as I was in school, I didn't have to pay for rent or anything like that. All I had to do was make sure I had a job to pay for the school, for insurance for my car, and things like that.
Nice.
But I didn't have to, that's why with kids now, they're out living, they got to pay rent, mortgage, car payments, insurance is due. So it's harder for them to work because they're working more towards all that and don't have that chance to save up for college.
Yeah, they really don't. I think the opportunities for young people have certainly changed. And I mean, how do you not be in debt? Because the wages haven't gone up with the increase of living expenses. So we didn't have that during my time. It was hard, but you have it. It's tough for young people.
And when I was younger, they didn't have this. When they talked college, it was universities,
right?
Things like that. Not this vocational schools. That wasn't really thought of. Where if people reflected, hey, a college, there's a vocationals. Those are colleges, universities, community colleges that just in vocational, which is good too. Wow. Some students work better book. They can absorb all that. They can just read it, absorb, and they can go do their test no problem. Where some people with, let's say, learning disabilities like I do with ADD, well, it's kind of hard to focus on reading and trying to understand what's going on versus if you have a class where you're doing hands-on.
Sure.
You're learning how to do that. That's particular piece of whatever you're doing.
That's a very good point. Yeah, because some people they're better doing visual in class and seeing what the teacher is doing and how they seem to explain it differently and in a few different ways to where it's easier for a lot of us to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow, that is very, very good. So, everything it's trial and error. And
you can never be afraid to ask a question in class. I would always ask this. I'd raise my hand and say, I got a stupid question. And the teacher would always, there's no stupid question. I'm like, wait until I've asked my question, then be the judge if no stupid questions.
Wow.
I'm like, talk to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
And hey, we all have our ways of learning. We really do. And so we just want to say, keep trying. Yes, it's harder for younger people, but keep trying. Always have a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give up. And accept the challenge.
Yes.
Embrace it, as they say. Embrace what comes your way.
Yeah, because everything's now handed to people like participation trophies.
Oh.
Well, you showed up, so here you go. Here's a trophy.
I know. Wow, I've seen
Where's
that.
the hard work
That's
to go
right.
in?
Like even kindergartens and first graders, I think they get like a, when they graduate, like a whole cap and gown thing going on. Where, gosh, that's, a lot of things have changed. And I think they're hoping that will accomplish to where children kind of say, yeah, you know what, I did put in that effort, and hopefully it's going to be rewarded by each phase I go through.
No, if you want to do something in life, do it. Focus, but also maintain small, little incremental goals.
That's right. And don't be upset if you don't get an award.
Yeah. Just think, okay, what can I do to better? So next time I go up for this award or for this promotion, what have I learned to better myself now? So when I go in the second time, I'm going to get this promotion.
And you will. Don't give up, my friends. Don't do it. Stick to it. Stay on the road of focus. Now, let me ask you another question, Frank. What is it like, because we all still are like counting our pennies and trying to save, and how do you divert your money? Like, do you go, I'd like to have that something, but I'm going to hold off on that because this is a priority. Do you just have money where you can just kind of buy whatever you want, do what you want?
I was always raised that if you use a credit card, if you spend put $25 on that credit card, you better make sure by the end of the month, when that credit card is due, you have that $25 so you can pay that credit card off.
Bingo. That's right.
So yes, that credit card gives you instant right there. You've got that item right there. Now I've got to put away, if it costs $120, I got to put $30 each week aside, so by the end of the month my credit card's done.
It's paid for. Excellent. Now see, these are certain advices that people really of all ages really should take into account, because a lot of people do wind up getting in debt. May it be your debt or someone else's debt, but you're kind of sort of still responsible. So we really do have to really cut the ties and realize, you know what, it's a credit card, but I'm not going to go crazy and go out there and spend.
Or as my grandparents used to say, want in one hand and crap in the other one and see which one fills up first.
Well,
I need these certain items.
right.
I have to have them. I want that big old luxurious car.
Right.
You don't need it.
That's right. It's not a necessity. Yeah, I hear you on that, because really a lot of people, we hold on to your cars. If your car is still drivable, it gets you from A to B, keep it. Keep it for as long as you can, because really going out and buying a new car is not always the answer. Because nowadays, with it being so expensive, that your 4-year car payment has now turned into 6 years, because it seems like that's really how long they're going to go in giving you your payments. So yeah, let's double think on that, because listen, we have a lot to spend. Everything's going up.
Oh yes.
Electricity, like your school books, and tuition, car insurance. So gas. Well, gas here is pretty cool. It's not too bad versus the other states in our country here, but yeah, it's still, you know what, stop yourself from going to that register and purchasing something you don't need.
Yep. Or if you have $30 in your wallet, that doesn't mean you got $30 to spend. Hey, if that item costs $30, all right, I can spend $15 in cash, $15 on my credit card.
There you go.
This way you're still spending, but yet later in you still have that.
That's right. Now, let me ask you another question. What is it like for someone your age? Because you have medical, right?
Yeah, through
Now-
Blue Cross.
Excellent. Now, does your work provide that for you?
No, they do not. I have to pay for it out of pocket.
Stop. A young man paying for his own health insurance. Smart. Is it because you have an ailment, or is it?
Yeah, I had a lung collapse a few years ago.
Oh.
And after that, that's when I was like, well, it's time to have some
Wow.
insurance because I need to see a pulmonologist, some other doctors, find out what's going on, and maintain my problems with my lungs.
Yeah. See,
Because when you have asthma, it's no joke when your lung pops.
that's right. That's right. Now here's the young man who is working. He has other outlets to make money, and he's very responsible. So listen to him, because if you have ailments, let's hope that you can afford health insurance. But let's hope if you can't, then you need to pick up like another side job or a certain gig, or if you make something, you can always sell that, or be responsible for your health because it's crucial.
Yes, it's very crucial.
And Frank, he works
Go at
in
least
the
once
health.
a year, get your blood work, get your x-rays, whatever your doctor wants. So this way it's all addressed right then and there.
And he can give really great advice on people because he works in the health industry. And you see people come in that do have ailments. And one day they were very healthy, and the next day, unfortunately,
Exactly.
we don't know what our tomorrow is.
I can see what a patient today, they have a 3-month follow-up. I can call in 3 months to confirm that appointment and find out they're no longer with us.
See, I know that's sad, because your patients are really like your family. They're like a part of your family when they come into the office, and you speak with them. You know that personal side of their health issues.
Yeah, you get that little rapport with them, and that little rapport, believe it or not, helps you find out a little bit more information, what's going on. You can dig a little deeper
Exactly.
because you know what's going on.
Well, my gosh, Frank, these are really some really good tidbits that will help the younger generation and even people my age. So I appreciate you coming out,
Welcome.
and we'll have to do this again. There's so much in this world that we need to talk about, but until then,
There's so much.
there is. I mean, this is we didn't even hit the iceberg yet, as they say, but we will get back to talking about a lot of other subjects. So, Frank, thank you for coming in today and sitting down and talking to us, and we want you to have a great day. So, thank you so much.
Have a
And
wonderful and safe day, guys.
yes, we'll see you again. Thank you.